I'm here.
Purple team, purple team.
I killed him. I killed two.
Timmy got two, Timmy got two.
I killed three.
Holy!
Timmy just ate.
Timmy, you just ate.
I killed two.
Red team. On the right, on the right.
Prison.
Yeah.
Pushing now. Right up.
On me.
Let's stop right there for a second. What you just saw is an Apex Legends competitive player dominating in Meltdown, the newest game of the roster, as was the most tragic of them all. It requires plenty of team coordination, communication, and deciding what to do in each scenario. Now, the last time we discussed this game, we discussed the general strategy of the game itself. But that is not it when it comes to playing the game itself. We will have to take a look at MCC 27's Cyan Coyotes, the most unexpected team to rise up to the top after so many unfortunate games before. Let's start off by saying this. This team consists of variety and FPS gamers. Yes, people who rarely touch Minecraft apart from a casual Minecraft server. Yeah, this team was predicted as around 9th with their skills and experiences in the games. But what those predictions may not consider is, well, this game. Meltdown is designed to be a FPS-like type of game, with objectives, map coordination, and more, allowing for strategic plays as well as hero moments in the game itself. It really is a fun and entertaining game indeed. Now, back to Cyan Coyotes. Beginning with the first round, the thing that they have done right is trying to back off a potential clash between them and Blue, with Toast and Masayoshi being frozen by Punk. Backing up is a wise decision for them, I would say, yeah, because clashing early in the game is not that great when it comes to placements. Next, they are clashed with Blue again in a capture point room, but this time in a much better scenario, with the team being confident to take on the fight itself, wiping the blue team down.
I'm out. On me.
Nice.
Fight this.
I found another one. Right there, he is.
Press here.
Break.
I did one more maybe.
Where?
We're good.
Nice.
Next, they clash with Yellow, but with this, they are prepared with a straight aggressive comms that they have, as well as pushing against the team itself. And this is why comms are very important in the game, and it is very crucial to notify when you are frozen and the status of heat that you may have.
Right, he's really close right.
Drop my heater. Nice! I killed him.
Nice. We need to leave soon.
Go ahead, follow me.
After the clash, they are faced with purple but preemptive heater placement, as well as analyzing a situation helps a lot in this case. Also, Timmy calling that he is pushing as well as going for the capture point itself helps the team to be notified and keep Timmy safe. At the same time, they manage to keep their ground and dominate over purple, orange and red, garnering them 1960 coins in the game, from both being aggressive as well as communicating throughout. And just step back aside, this team wiped out 3 teams. 3 teams, like, that's insane.
Bring you.
I got it.
You're popping off.
They're out.
4v1.
I frozen.
Go right.
First one.
Last one.
Let's go!
We clutched it, baby. Holy.
Duty
We're PvP. God.
Talking about. Ow!
Go. We're back.
What a rush! Oh, what a rush!
The second round, after they navigate throughout the rooms, they clashed with purple and red, and that's where the legendary 1v5 came.
I'm here.
Purple team.
I killed him. I killed two.
Timmy got two.
I killed three.
Holy.
Timmy just ate.
Timmy, you just ate.
I killed two.
Red team. On the right.
Prison.
Yeah.
Pushing now.
On me.
Yes, this is the reason why Timmy is such a good leader in a way and calling the shots. Being unexpected and being overwhelming towards the other teams is also a key in a way as well, with purple being overwhelmed a bit as was consistent movement from Timmy, discouraging any opportunity that red could fight back. But well, he was frozen at the end of the 1v5, so yeah, it doesn't matter, I would say. But anyway though, his teammates helped clear out the enemies and then unfrozen him in the process. Yes. Now the next decision that they made is going for the center room, and in the process crashing and wiping the yellow team down in seconds.
Yeah.
When you get
Yeah,
this room, go back.
Going. On me. Got two.
Someone
Hey,
frozen?
meeting here,
Oh no, I'm frozen.
I'm frozen. Nice!
Yeah, I blocked you.
Dead. All dead.
Nice. I'm up in 50.
Yep.
And with that, they entered the center room with around 1400 gap between them and Grian. And what they did differently this time for the center room is for the two of the teammates going down to the capture point itself, with one teammate going for the capture point and one just placing the heater and then backing up. It is a risky move, but with 2 heaters down, Timmy was able to thaw in seconds for the first time. But for the second time, he had Masayoshi helped him, with Toast busy helping BoxBox freezing the opposing players, prominently Aqua, who were trying to contest the point itself. And with those freezes and avoiding the contesting of Aqua, they won the second round with a 2000 gap between them and Grian. That's really an impressive gap.
Nice.
Okay, go for the mine.
I got it.
You go for it.
Yeah, go for it. We're gonna cover you.
I got one.
Nice, Albert.
Nice. We got it all.
Let's go. Good strats.
We're smashing.
You guys are crazy.
And finally, for the third round, they first avoid a potential fight in the second room they entered, as they beelined the capture point. After which, they settled in and focused on finding the teams by designating each angle around the capture point itself. This helps to communicate where the opposing teams come and try wiping them before going for the capture point. But that doesn't matter anyway, cause there's no teams, so yeah, they immediately get the first capture point easily. Then, they beeline the center room again, but while almost being clashed by Lime. Yeah, it's a close shot, yeah. After which, they gain position near the door to the center room and managed to enter the room successfully, while now being a little bit sandwiched between them red, green, pink and purple. And yeah, they just pushed it and the story goes there. And yeah, it ended up being Toast as the last man standing for the team casually in the center fan, gaining them second place. But during the crash, they managed to scoop up some fleeces from teams other than green at the time, with pink, a little bit more of purple, some of the red as well, yeah, which played out pretty well with their aggressive pushes against the other teams. So 5010 coins from the game. Yeah, this game alone pushed them to first place overall and made them stay up high in the top 2 to be in dodgeball. Now this is why you should not underestimate the Cyan Coyotes, yeah, really yeah. So what made them win? Well, first is communication. Every single step of the way, the team managed to communicate their status in the game as well as their positioning in the game itself, not just going for the capture points. The second thing is overwhelming the teams. What you've seen in Timmy's 1v5 is how he immediately rushed and overwhelmed the opposing teams in order to come out on top of the clash. Same goes with Yellow, with the space being a choke point. And finally, the positioning. Despite the sandwich in the third round, their positioning in the rounds were great, from looking at angles to deciding not to fight if the fight deemed difficult or too open in the way, seen in the third round. Beelining the capture points is also a play as well, with the team managed to scoop 5 out of 6 capture points in the capture point rooms that they enter. At the end, it is not just about going for capture points, but communicating, positioning, as well as overwhelming teams and came out on top of them. This is MCC 27's Meltdown.